Hello, everybody. Glass is falling down. Hope you all are having a good day. My hair is all over the place. But, oh, it's still rewinding.
If I had to pay extra...
Pause! Okay. I'm gonna share this with the Mafugo family.
You have to affirmatively say that you want to sync that information before we get access.
Unless you opt in, you don't collect that call and text history.
That is correct.
And is that true for, is this practice done at all with minors, or do you make an exception there for persons aged 13 to 17?
I do not know. We can follow up.
Okay, do that. Let's do that. One other thing. There have been reports that Facebook can track the user's internet browsing activity even after that user has logged off.
Look, he's getting shaky now.
Platform.
Calling him out.
Whether or not this is true.
He's getting
Senator,
shaky.
I want to make sure I get this accurate, so it would probably be better to have my team follow up.
You don't know?
I know that the people...
Let me
use
rewind that
cookies
for
on
those just coming in. Listen
Make sure I
to.
get this accurate, so it would probably be better to have my team follow up.
You know?
Listen to what he's asking.
Facebook platform. Can you confirm whether or not this is true?
Oh, I missed it. Like that much farther back.
You can opt in or out of that.
Yes, it is opt-in.
Opt out?
It is opt-in.
Hey, what's up, Laura?
Affirmatively say
I think
that
that's
you want
who's
to
on here.
sync that
Yep, Laura,
information
what's up?
before we get access.
Unless you opt in, you don't collect that call and text history.
That is correct.
And is that true for, is this practice done at all with minors, or do you make an exception there for persons aged 13 to 17?
He doesn't know.
I do not know.
Getting shaky.
Okay.
He's a part of the pedophile ring too.
There have been reports that
Zuckerberg
Facebook can
is a part of the
track
pedophile ring too.
users' internet browsing activity even after that user has logged off of the Facebook platform. Can you confirm whether or not this is true?
Senator, I want to make sure I get this accurate, so it would probably be better to have my team follow up.
Oh.
I know that people use cookies on the internet, and that you can probably correlate activity between
Excuses. Excuses and lies. He's trying to cover up his dirty little secrets.
We do that for a number of reasons, including security and including measuring ads to make sure that the ad experience
I'm
is
sure
the most
you do.
effective, which, of course, people cannot.
Hey, what's up, Mary?
But I want to make sure that I'm precise.
Welcome to my channel.
When you get back to me, sir, would you also let us know how Facebook discloses to its users that engaging in this type of tracking gives us that result?
Okay, so Zuckerberg is denying, well, he doesn't know that, he doesn't know if Facebook, even after you log out of the browser, if it's tracking what you do and history and all that. Of course it is. He knows that. He's just saying, oh, well, I'll get back to my team. See what happens? Every time I go live, ever since I started getting more subscribers, every time I go live, this is what happens. Every live stream, it never ends. Like, seriously, it never ends. Every live stream, every single live stream, it's always buffering, like you said, or it just like kicks me off completely, and I'm like, why? What's the need for this? But I think that Zuckerberg is just trying to buy time and hide a bunch of stuff. YouTube always is kicking me off my live streams. All the time. All the time.
You do.
No, thank you, baby. Hello, Cheryl.
Hello, Sarah.
My kid wanted to say hi, too. But yes, Zuckerberg, he's testifying right now on Capitol Hill. Not under oath, by the way. He's not under oath. So whatever he's saying, it's basically like mush words, don't matter, you know?
Mama says no,
But He's not under oath, so I mean, I don't think that he's gonna tell the truth, because obviously, why would he tell the truth? You stop climbing on the couch, baby. You stop it. You're too little. My toddler loves to climb on everything. She's at that age. Come on. But yes, back to. Of course he's dirty. He's a dirty guy. Okay, let's see.
Yes.
And thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Wicker. Senator Leahy's up next.
He looks like he wants to cry. Did you see that face? Look at that face. He looked like he wanted to cry. Look at that. Right there.
Thank you, Senator Wicker. Senator Leahy.
Look at that. Cry, baby. Oh, they might take this a step further and charge him. Oh. With Syria? There's no update on Syria, but One American News, what is it? No, there was some Republican, not focusing, Trump still has not made his decisions yet. I don't know why my camera doesn't want to focus, but anyway. Trump still has not made a decision yet. The White House had a briefing today earlier and Sanders said that she's not going into any details of what he might do, what he might not do, but it's going to be coming out shortly. And One American News also said that they interviewed some Republican. I forgot what his name was. Oh, it might have been Rocky or something. Yeah, within 24 to 48 hours he was going to make a decision. But they were saying, One American News interviewed him, and he was saying how it's just a big, they're just trying to provoke Russia and Assad because they didn't do it, and that it was Israel and Iran. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. I think that Trump's going to make a decision to use military force, not like ships position off Syria, destruction of Norfolk. Oh, you know, Norfolk is actually really close to me. That's strange. But lately I have been hearing like cargo helicopters go over my house, and I have videos of them too. Like these huge tan cargo ones. They constantly going over my house. Like they'll just go one way and then they'll come back and swing around, and it's like, why? It's really creepy. Really creepy. But I think that Trump's gonna like do Tomahawk missiles or something, because that's something that I know he's done before, and it really knocked him out. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Come here. Wanna sit with mommy? Now sit with mommy? She giving you some granola, yeah. Good big sister. Wanna sit, mommy? But I don't think it's Russia, like I said earlier. I don't think it's Russia. Mom life. I don't think it's, well, I don't know. I'm honestly unclear about Assad. But I know it wasn't Russia. Russia's not stupid enough to mess with us that much. Like, they know it's gonna be like some Red Dawn stuff if they start messing with us, you know? But, what do you guys think? You guys think Trump's gonna take military action, like Tomahawks, and blow up all their labs where they're making all these chemical weapons and stuff? That's what I think Trump's gonna do. I think Trump's gonna go for it, and he's gonna, just blow the crap out of all of the locations that, and I'm not saying like where there are civilians. I'm talking about where there's not. And if those locations where the labs are, of where they're doing all these chemical weapons, I think that they should, if there is civilians there in those locations where all that is, that they should be sending in like, oh, what is it called? That it's that branch of the SEALs, Navy SEAls. He should be sending in like Navy SEAls to like, you know, professional, secret, awesome guys and girls to go and, you know, locate the problem, execute the problem without harming any citizens. Because it's, oh my god, you know, I have 2 kids. Yeah, special forces. Drones! I didn't even think about that. You are so smart, Cheryl. Drones. Why can't we use drones, right? Because that's like the newest thing, right? I mean, Amazon talks about using them to share my kids. Okay. But Amazon talks about using drones to like deliver packages to people's houses, and I'm like, that's creepy. I would opt out of that so fast. Cuz you don't know. Yeah. But who knows? Oh, I think they do use drones, like, to locate, ISIS and stuff. I think they use those, like, thermal drones, but I don't know if they have any weaponized drones. Well, I'm sure they have weaponized drones, but, maybe Trump will just do that. That's a good idea, though. I didn't even think about that. But, I don't know. This whole thing is just, like, very, very scary because it seems that no matter what President Trump does, there's always some sort of backlash from some negative party. And I'm not talking about, it doesn't have to be Democratic Party. I'm talking about third party, like out in Israel, out in Syria, out in Russia, wherever. And, you know, it's another thing. Russia's not, like, out to get us. I don't think. But I don't think Russia's out to get us. I think that yeah, well, Cheryl, if Trump does decide to do something, he'll, like he did last time, he gave Russia a heads up. He gave Russia a heads up last time to pull his troops out before he sent all those Tomahawk missiles last year. I think it was last year, yesterday to the date. So, I think that'd be a good option too. But we never know until last minute. Trump, I like that though. I like how Trump will, like, you know, tweet and stay connected to us. That's the only reason why I made Twitter. And sit on your butt, please. Yeah, he did say big price to pay, and I'm sure it's I know last time he launched, it was like 40-something Tomahawk missiles. But I think Trump going publicly and saying, I'm gonna make a decision within the next 24 to 48 hours means, hey, whoever else is in Syria that doesn't want to get their asses blown off of them, you know, get out of here. You have this much time. I think maybe that's why Trump probably already made his decision, and that's might be why he's doing that. Possibly. I don't know. I'm just thinking here. But I don't know. It's a very, very, very gray area because we never really know the true intentions. You know, we never know the true intentions of other countries, or even our own for that matter. You know, we have so much dirty military, so much dirty cops, dirty people in general, you know, and dirty government officials. Oh, I know it wasn't Syria or Russia. It was Israel. Yep, and they want one world order, and this is a part of their one world order plan, you know. And then FEMA wants to. Yep. And then FEMA, you know, their Agenda 21. If you don't know what that is, look that up. They have a ton of videos on YouTube of people testifying before government officials speaking about the Agenda 21. Anyway, it's all for war. Well, thank you, Cheryl, and feel free to email me anytime. Take care and God bless. But I know that they always try and set up, the globalists, they always try and set up other countries like Russia. They always try and set them up so that way that way they will stay innocent and they can create a war, and war creates money. Israel's definitely balls deep in this, because there is no reason for to always go blame Russia for everything. Like, come on. Like, Russia's not out to get us. We've just had so much poopy presidents that, that's what other countries think of us. They think that we're babies, basically. I mean, hello, teenagers are eating Tide Pods. They're laughing at us like we're like the laughing stock of the world, because we basically are. We don't, well, not me, but like the teenagers now, and a lot of younger parents and whatever, they don't discipline their kids. They don't teach them manners. And yes, very misguided, and it's like, that's why we're so mocked all the time by other countries, because look at what our children are doing. Just troublemaking. And because our judicial system is so corrupt that I see you. Our judicial system is so corrupt that yeah, I see you too, baby. Our judicial system. I can't talk today. Our judicial system is so messed up. That's why we have so many prisons overfilled. And in Russia, they don't have a problem. And I think they actually kill child rapists and stuff like that. That's a good way to get the jails cleaned out. Lower crime rates. Use it as an example. It's a shame that they don't I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that, but James, definitely Israel's covering if they're not doing it themselves. But I think ISIS is somehow involved in this. I have a gut feeling that somebody. Come here, baby. Kids, get up. Okay. I have some wild Tasmanian toddlers. I haven't had any caffeine today. Lord help me. But I can't wait to see what Trump says. I can't wait about this Mark Zuckerberg thing too, because I guarantee you that Zuckerberg's he's like this with the Clintons and Obama and all those bad people. So he's involved with all them. So I'm not surprised if he were to get away with all this, because of how dirty the Clintons are, and he's like really close with them, and he's close with all the other sorry, the toddler's screaming. With the other elites and everything. I think I turned the TV on.
Thank you.
Campaign contributor. Yes. Facebook did, and they even admitted to it. Oh, subpoenas.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Guys, you gotta be quiet. I gotta show this. Hold on.
Senator Leahy's up next.
Thank you. Zuckerberg, I assume Facebook's been served with subpoenas from the special counselor's office. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Zuckerberg just said that Facebook has been subpoenaed through Mueller's office. And he just said said that.
Have you or anyone at Facebook been interviewed by the special counsel's office?
Yes.
Have you been interviewed?
Okay, guys. Sorry, let me take care of my kids really quick. Crazy hour, apparently. It's time to go crazy and make Mom lose her mind. So hold on a second. Stack time anyway. You guys have to eat and get ready for naps. Okay?
I'm outside.
You guys have to eat and get ready for your naps. But anyway, what do you guys think about the whole Facebook Zuckerberg thing? You think he's gonna go get away with it?
Dad.
Get out of there!
Dad.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Dad.
Yes, so I think Zuckerberg's gonna get away with it because he is like best buddies with all the elites and all them. I hope he gets jail. I so hope he gets jail. But you know what? That's exactly what I thought about the Clintons. And guess what? They didn't get jail. All they got was to get away with it. Like they do everything. And it seems that the people who have the most power, which is obvious, you know, people who have the most power, like Facebook, social media, they're the ones who are going to be having the control over what's really going to happen. My personal opinion. But I'm not really. I don't have faith in this government, in this judicial system. James, I really hope that they all will go to jail. It'll be like waking up on Christmas morning. You know, you get that feeling like, oh, joy as a child. You know, be a great feeling. Be a great feeling if they actually get like indicted and in jail and. All right, baby, come on. I'm gonna get you your fruit. Get you guys your fruit. But yeah. So, that's just my thoughts on it. But I mean, Zuckerberg looks like he's gonna cry the whole time. Anyway, he looks like he's gonna cry the entire time. Amy, come on. I got your fruit right here. Come sit down, honey. Okay. Some executed? Yeah, like, yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? What is it? Podesta, he's in charge of the child sex ring. That'd be great if he could be, you know, if there could be some justice served on his bum. Good job, baby. But, I don't have faith in this judicial system, like I said. So I mean, like, everybody gets away with everything, even though they have like clear evidence, and the entire public, general population is like, hey, this isn't right. Well, the ones that aren't eating Tide Pods and the ones that aren't liberals, brainwashed, you know. Us, the truth seekers, you know, we're like always searching for stuff, and you know, we're always trying to get the truth out, and people just won't wake up. They refuse to listen to anything but the mainstream media. That's all that they want, is the mainstream media. That's all they listen to. They don't listen to other people on YouTube. They don't listen to anybody else because who wants to have a different opinion or has different facts. Because it's all planned. Everything is already all planned out. That the liberals are going to be leading society, Tide Pod eaters, whatever else they're doing. Who knows what the next damn stupid trend's going to be. But us conservatives were always silenced. Always silenced. You know, it's so irritating. It's every live stream too. Like every live stream that I start talking about something and I start getting into it. I don't know if any of my subscribers have noticed this, but every time I start getting into a live stream, it's every single time the stream gets cut and I get kicked off, and then I have to go hit the go live button again, and then it will say resume. Anytime I start getting into anything detailed, condom sorting, yes, that's what it was. I knew that I heard something recently. Actually, I think they did that back in like early 2000s. People were doing that. But why would you want to bring that stupidity back? Oh my god. Like, why would you want to do that? Oh, Lord.
Why did you do that?
I can't, it's so sickening. How can someone put, I don't know how someone can put that up their nose. Like, I'm gonna say it. Nasty. All those chemicals that they put in it too. Not to mention lingering up in your sinuses to bring down your throats. Oh, those people are nasty. But I'm gonna play this. We're gonna watch this together. We're gonna see what's going on. What baby?
I have not. I believe so, and I want to be careful here because that our work with the special counsel is confidential, and I want to make sure that
is it?
I'm not revealing something that's confidential.
That's why I made clear that you have been contacted, you have had some meetings.
Hold on.
Actually, let me clarify that. I actually am not aware of a subpoena. I believe that there may be.
Oh look,
but I
see,
know
he
we're working
lied.
with them.
He lied.
Thank you.
Remember a few minutes ago, just asked and he's like, yes. He lied.
6 months ago, your general counsel promised us that you were taking steps to prevent Facebook from serving what I would call an unwitting co-conspirator in Russian interference. But these unverified divisive pages are on Facebook today. They look a lot like the anonymous groups of Russian agents used to spread propaganda during the 2016 election.
Russia,
Can you
Russia,
ever
Russia.
confirm whether they're Russian created groups? Yes or no?
If we played a drinking game with how many times they blamed Russia, we'd all be dead on the floor. Take a shot every time Russia was said. Shot, shot, shot. Jeez Louise.
That we will be verifying the identity of every single advertiser.
Specific ones, do you know whether they are?
I am not familiar with those pieces of content specifically.
But if you started this policy a week ago, you'd be able to verify them?
Bye, Laura. Take
We
care.
are
God bless.
working on that now. What we're doing is we're going to verify the identity.
I'm
of
sure you
any
are.
advertiser who's running a political or issue-related ad.
Even though you wanted
This
it
is
done,
basically
Zucker.
what the Honest Ads
See ya,
Act is
James.
proposing, and we're following that. And we're also going to do that for pages.
But you get
So
an answer on these.
I'm not familiar with those specific cases.
Will you find out the answer and get
Can't answer. Look
I'll
at
have my
that.
team get back to you. I do think it's worth adding, though, that we're going to do the same verification of the identity and location of admins who are running large pages. So that way, even if they aren't going to be buying
Talking
ads
out
in
of
our
his
system,
butt.
that will make it
Okay,
significantly
James.
harder
Thanks for sticking
for
around.
Russian interference efforts or other inauthentic efforts to try to spread misinformation through the network.
Insofar as it's been going on for some time, some might say that's about time. 6 months ago, I asked your general counsel about Facebook's role as a breeding ground for hate speech against Rohingya refugees. Recently, UN investigators blamed Facebook for playing a role in inciting possible genocide in Myanmar, and there has been genocide.
Oh, it comes out now.
Use AI to find this. This is a type of.
He's pissed. Look at his
content I'm
face.
referring to. It calls for the death of a Muslim journalist. Now that threat went straight through your detection system. It spread very quickly, and then it took attempt after attempt after attempt, and the involvement of civil society groups to get you to remove it.
He's like, how dare you call me out on my shit.
Within 24 hours.
Senator, what's happening in Myanmar is a terrible tragedy, and we need to do more.
We all agree with that.
Okay.
But UN investigators have blamed you blamed Facebook for playing a role in the genocide. We all agree it's terrible. How can you dedicate, and will you dedicate, the resources to make sure such hate speech is taken down in 24 hours?
Yes, we're working on this. And there
He
are
just
three
asked you
specific
how.
things that we're doing. One is we're hiring dozens of more Burmese language content reviewers.
Probably just all
Hate
liberals.
speech is very language specific. It's hard to do it without people who speak the local language, and we need to ramp up our effort there dramatically. Second is we're working with civil society in Myanmar to identify specific hate figures so we can take down their accounts rather than specific pieces of content. And third is we're standing up a product team to do specific product changes in Myanmar and other countries that may have similar issues in the future to prevent this from happening.
The guy behind him looks like he's not buying it.
Sent a letter to Apple asking what they're going to do about Chinese censorship. My question, I'll place it.
Great. Thank you, Senator.
Just for the record, I want to know what you will do about Chinese censorship when they come to you.
Senator Graham's up next. Thank you.
Are you familiar with Andrew Bosworth?
Thirsty from your lies. Drink that water.
Yes, Senator, I am.
He said, so we connect more people, maybe someone dies in a terrorist attack, coordinated on our tools. The ugly truth is that we believe in connecting people so deeply that anything that allows us to connect more people more often is de facto good. Do you agree with that?
No, Senator, I do not. And as context, Boz wrote that. Boz is what we call him internally. He wrote that as an internal note. We have a lot of discussion internally. I disagreed with it at the time that he wrote it. If you looked at the comments,
Blame it on everybody
the
else.
vast
Blah,
majority
blah,
of people
blah.
internally did too.
That you did a poor job as CEO communicating your displeasure with such
Don't-
thoughts. Because if he had understood where you were
Okay,
at, he'd never
you're
said
done.
it again.
Well, Senator, we try to run our company in a way where people can express different opinions internally.
Well, this is an opinion that really disturbs me. And if somebody worked for me that said this,
Oh,
I'd
they
fire.
flipped the camera around.
Who's your biggest competitor?
Senator, we have a lot of competitors.
Who's your biggest?
Yep.
I think the categories of, do you want just one? I'm not sure I can give one, but can I give a bunch? So there are three categories that I would focus on. One are the other tech platforms, so Google, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft. We overlap with them in different ways.
Do they provide the same service you provide?
In different ways, different parts of it, yes.
This way. If I buy a Ford and it doesn't work well and I don't like it, I can buy a Chevy. If I'm upset with Facebook, what's the equivalent product that I can go sign up for?
Well, the second category that I was going to talk about are
I'm not talking
specific.
about categories. I'm talking about is there real competition you face? Because car companies face a lot of competition. If they make a defective car, it gets out in the world, people stop buying that car, they buy another one. Is it an alternative to Facebook in the private sector?
Yes, Senator. The average American uses 8 different apps to communicate with their friends and stay in touch with people, ranging from
Which
texting
is
apps to
is
email
the same
to.
service you provide.
Well, we provide a number of different
Is
services.
Twitter the same as what you do?
It overlaps with a
You
portion of
don't
what we
think
do.
you have a monopoly?
Will you still love me when I'm no longer young?
It doesn't. So, Instagram, you bought Instagram. Why did you buy Instagram?
Because they were very talented app developers who were making good use of our platform and understood our values.
It was a good business decision. My point is that one way to regulate a company is through competition, through government regulation. Here's the question that all of us got to answer. What do we tell our constituents, given what's happened here, why we should let you self-regulate? What would you tell people in South Carolina that, given all the things we've just discovered here, it's a good idea for us to rely upon you to regulate your own business practices?
Well, Senator, my position is
He
not that
is
there should be no
stumbling.
regulation.
Yep.
I think the internet is increasingly
He's ignoring the
regulation?
questions. Ignoring the questions.
I think the real question, as the internet becomes more important in people's lives, is what is the right regulation, not whether there should be or
You
not.
as a company welcome regulation?
I think if it's the right regulation, then
You
yes.
think the Europeans have it right?
I think that they get things right.
Have you ever submitted? That's true. So would you work with us in terms of what regulations you think are necessary in your industry?
Absolutely.
Okay, would you submit to us some proposed regulations?
Yes, and I'll have my team follow up with you so that way we can have this discussion across the different categories where I think that this discussion needs to
I
happen.
look forward to it. When you sign up for Facebook, you sign up for terms of service. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Okay. It says, the terms govern your use of Facebook and the products, features, apps, services, technology, software we offer, Facebook's products or products, except where we expressly state that separate terms and not these apply.
no.
I'm a lawyer, I have no idea what that means. But when you look at terms of service, this is what you get. Do you think the average consumer understands what they're signing up for?
I don't think that the average person likely reads that whole document.
Yeah.
But I think that there are different ways that we can communicate that and have a responsibility to do so.
Do you agree with me that you better come up with different ways because this ain't working?
Well, Senator, I think in certain areas that is true, and I think in other areas, like the core part of what we do, But if you think about just at the most basic level, people come to Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger about 100 billion times a day to share a piece of content or a message with a specific set of people. And I think that that basic functionality, people understand because we have the controls in line every time, and given the volume of the activity and the value that people tell us that they're getting from that, I think that that control in line does seem to be working fairly well. Now, we can always do better, and there are other the services are complex, and there's more to it than just you go and you post a photo. So I agree that in many places we could do better, but I think for the core of the service, it actually is quite clear.
Thank you, Senator Graham. Senator Klobuchar.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Zuckerberg, I think we all agree that what happened here was bad. You acknowledged it was a breach of trust, and the way I explain it to my constituents is that if someone breaks into my apartment with a crowbar and they take my stuff, it's just like if the manager gave them the keys or if they didn't have any locks on the doors. It's still a breach. It's still a break-in. And I believe we need to have laws and rules that are sophisticated as the brilliant products that you've developed here. And we just haven't done that yet. And one of the areas that I focused on is the election. And I appreciate the support that you and Facebook and now Twitter actually have given to the Honest Ads Act bill that you mentioned that I'm leading with Senator McCain and Senator Warner. And I just want to be clear, as we work to pass this law so that we have the same rules in place to disclose political ads and issue ads as we do for TV and radio, as well as disclaimers, that you're going to take early action as soon as June, I heard, before this election, so that people can view these ads, including issue ads. Is that correct?
That is correct, Senator.
I'm sure.
I just want to take a moment before I go into this in more detail to thank you for your leadership on this. This, I think, is an important area for the whole industry to move on. The two specific things that we're doing are, one is around transparency. So now you're going to be able to go and click on any advertiser or any page on Facebook and see all of the ads that they're running. So that actually brings advertising online.
Yep, kissing. He is kissing. You're right, James.
What you have on TV
you can
or
tell.
Media, because there's nowhere where you can see all of the TV ads that someone is running, for example, whereas you will be able to see now on Facebook whether this campaign or third party is saying different messages to different types of people. I think that that's a really important element of transparency. Then the other really important piece is around verifying every single advertiser who's going to be running political or issue ads.
I appreciate that, and Senator Warner and I have also called on Google and the other platforms to do the same, so memo to the rest of you. We have to get this done or we're going to have a patchwork of ads, and I hope that you'll be working with us to pass this bill. Is that right?
We will.
Okay, thank you. Now on the subject of Cambridge Analytica, were these people, the 87 million people, users, concentrated in certain states? Are you able to figure out where they're from?
I do not have that information with me.
Which means it's yes and he's lying.
Okay, because as we know, that election was close and it was only thousands of votes in certain states.
Yeah, and Hillary should have lost. Like, more, way more.
126 million people may have been shown content from a Facebook page associated with the Internet Research Agency. Have you determined whether any of those people were the same Facebook users whose data was shared with Cambridge Analytica? Are you able to make that determination?
Senator, we're investigating that now.
Can't
we believe
lie.
that it's entirely possible that there will be a connection there.
Okay, that seems like a big deal as we look back at that last election. Former Cambridge Analytica employee Christopher Wiley has said that the data that improperly obtained at Cambridge Analytica improperly obtained from Facebook users could be stored in Russia. Do you agree that that's a possibility?
She's a Democrat. Look.
Sorry, are you asking
Democrat.
if Cambridge Analytica's data could be stored in Russia?
That's what he said this weekend on his Sunday.
See how the Democrats treat him so much nicer. Notice that?
I don't have any specific knowledge that would suggest that, but one of the
She's
steps
even
that
smiling.
we need to take now is go do a full audit of all of Cambridge Analytica's systems.
Do a full audit on you,
what they're
Zuckerberg.
doing, whether they still have any data, to make sure that they remove all the data. If they don't, we're going to take legal action against them to do so. That audit.
Okay, first of all, they are not going to. They're still going to have the data. Shh. What are you doing? See these monsters? In harmony all the time. Okay. But I just wanted to come on there with you guys. I wanted to come on there. I'm getting off now. It's been a while, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. Have a quick little conversation. I'm gonna have some of this with my kids. You guys, I got it at a Price Chopper. You guys should seriously look into this because look how cool this is. Oh, it's backwards. Hold on. Before I leave, before I end the stream, look at this. Rhubarb strawberry preserve, right? Look at this. Ingredients: sugar, rhubarb, corn syrup, strawberries, citric acid, and fruit pestin. Made by the Trappist monks of St. Joseph's Abbey, Spencer, Massachusetts. I think that's pretty darn neat. I think that's pretty neat. So, monks make this. Look for this in your stores where the peanut butter and jelly is. Okay, I'm gonna head on out. I have monsters to take care of. Okay. Well, if any other news comes out, I will more than certainly come back on and bring it to you guys as soon as possible. But, yes, non-GMO. All organic. I love it. Alright, well, peace out and stay safe. And I'll talk to you guys later.